Hey guys, my name is Joey Kimbrough. This is my husband, Kyle Kimbrough.
Hey guys.
Listen, we've been in Monat for about 8.5 months, and we got on here and did a video 3 or 4 months in, and a lot has happened since then. So we wanted to kind of just update y'all and walk y'all through what's been going on with us personally and our team. And if you haven't met my husband, you're probably going, why is a guy on here selling shampoo? This is my country love right here, who's normally,
a nice shirt on.
He is dressed up today, who's normally
two-tone
pulling cattle or a tractor or something. So husbands, stick with us, because I promise you want to hear what
please do
from a husband's perspective.
Give us 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah. So we're going to just briefly touch on our story. If you've heard our other video, you can just fast forward it. But for any new person, we want to just briefly touch on it. So I was contacted about 8.5 months ago. And at this point in our life, like you've probably heard, we were very busy. Between the salon, the kids, clothing boutique, building a house, or hoping to start building a house, that's been put on the back burner. Things were very, very crazy with us. And so when I had someone approach me 8.5 months ago about these latest and greatest hair care products, I wanted nothing to do with it, is an understatement. And I told her that. I said, listen, I've had people approach me about several things, and I'm just to a point where, you know, no on all of it. So she said, can I send you some samples? No, thank you. I said, you know what? Send me 3 systems. If you send me 3 systems, I'll try it. And I knew that would run her off. But she sent them to me. Y'all, I use the products. And long story short, these products perform. The fact that I did not have to use heat on my hair, and it was tons of volume, and the ends just felt amazing, I knew there was something different about this. And so when I started doing my research on it, and y'all know me, I'm a hippie. What do they call it, babe? I'm crunchy.
Crunchy.
So I love the fact that they were made out of essential oils, that they were naturally based, but mostly that they performed. I had used products like that in the past, and they made your hair feel awful. And so it just wasn't that important to me to put healthy stuff on my head. But with these products, I knew that I could feel good about what I was putting on myself. And so I was blown away. I contacted Rachel back and I said, I'm sorry for not giving you the time of day, but let's meet up. So we did. And she kind of walked me through her story. She had had some hair loss, saw something randomly on Facebook, tried it, and it worked. She saw all this new growth. And so she jumped on board. She was not looking for an opportunity or anything. She had a great job, but she did, and she saw how quickly this could take off. And so as she's sitting there telling me this, I'm there meeting her for the products. I'd done my research. I'd seen all my clients. I'd seen, you know, how these products work. And so I'm there to get the products. But when she starts telling me her story, and she's a medical sales rep, I'm going, there's more to this, you know? And babe, why don't you touch on your background real quick?
Yeah. Well, I'm in commercial real estate, and I do small developments, mixed-use developments, and I certainly don't know anything about hair or shampoo. I mean, I'm the last guy in the world.
Or ever asked anything about hair.
No, not at all. But 10 years ago when we first got married, I was in another direct sales company, and I did that full-time for 3 years. That paid our bills, and we were so blessed through that company. And we made at that particular time in our life was some serious life-changing money for us. And we saw what this industry could do. Now, that being said, that last company that I was telling you about, we stopped doing 8 or 9, 10 years ago. It didn't have a great product, therefore there was no residual income behind it, and it was a high-paying job. So I walked away from that and got back into commercial real estate and swore that I would never be found dead doing another direct sales company, and here we are. And
but why? Yeah, because you were burnt out and there just wasn't a product. So
yeah, no question.
So when I met with Rachel, I mean, it was just another investment for me, right? I buy products for myself for the salon and whatnot. And so when I found out it was direct sales, I was like, oh, Kyle's gonna kill me.
Yes.
But I was gonna get them anyways because they were the best. So I ordered the product pack, and I came home and I said, babe, actually it was really good timing. I waited till we were at his parents'
She tricked me.
that I signed up. But I said, listen, I've come to you with other opportunities before and handed you a comp plan because that's what you used to do. I mean, you used to study comp plans. And so I knew if anyone could look at this and say you have an opportunity or not, it would be him because I knew his background. And so I said, just look at this comp plan and tell me what you think. And I'll never forget, you did. You went in there and you looked at it for a long time, and he came out and he said, we have to do this. Which, if y'all know Kyle, you probably laughed really hard right then because I was like, we're going to sell shampoo. Mr. Cattle Pulling, we're going to sell shampoo together. And I think what made such a difference for us is I was so excited about the products. He caught the vision. Literally day one, we have...
Well, how did the products work?
We have sprinted.
Why'd you fall in love with them?
Why did I fall in love with the products? Oh boy, there's a lot of videos on that one, but I'll try to keep it really, really brief. Like I said, they're made out of essential oils and they're naturally based. So what we're seeing in our industry is something we've never seen before. This is like a game changer in my industry. And the reason being, without me nerding out too much, is it has the capability of penetrating our hair follicle, where our hair grows from, and clarifying, remove all that buildup that we've put in there for years and years and years. And now we can grow a healthier, thicker, longer lasting hair shaft out of that follicle that's not gonna break off. Reason my ends are like a completely different head of hair. Used to it'd be real thick and then real stringy at the bottom, but not only are our follicles being fed the nutrients, but our hair shaft is also. And so it's just something that in my industry we had never seen before, and so it really has kind of shaken things up. And,
for sure.
And that's the reason people use this product, and after one use, they're like, what did you do to my hair? I have to have it. Get me some more. And so you saw that.
For sure. I saw that firsthand. And I mean, again, husbands, if you're watching this, you've already tuned out. I know. Tune back in for just a second. Let me tell you why my wife has retired me from commercial real estate, which is crazy to say. I never thought I'd see this day coming, and it's here. Guys, when I was with my last company, I had some great mentors, 2-3 times my age, that were very successful in business for a long time. And they mentored me in this industry, taught me to be a student of the industry. And so I did learn a lot. Now, I don't know very much. If you know me, I'm not the smartest guy. I don't claim to be. But I felt like when I went to sit down with Rachel, that I knew a little bit more than maybe just the guy off the street about comp plans specifically in this industry, because I studied those every day, all day long. I mean, anytime I could get my hands on one, I wanted to see, how it was different than what I was doing. So we go in to meet Rachel, and guys, I was fully expecting to meet some girl, say hello, be nice to her for 10 minutes, walk away and say, sweetheart, do whatever you want, sell these products at your salon. There is no opportunity here. Because in direct sales, there's 3 things that you have to have in order to have an incredible opportunity at hand. And number 1 is you have to have not a good product, you got to have the best product, a great product. These products, as Joe just told you all about them, clinically proven, do what they say they're going to do, blah, blah, blah. Guys, they're the best. We have a less than a 1% return rate over the history of our company. No one returns these products, and everyone has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So the products are lights out the best, okay? Yeah. Check.
Yeah, they stand behind their products. And I always joke and say, listen, I never offered any of my clients, hey, buy the shampoo from me and use it for a month, and if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. Never, but they stand behind their products that much, and that's why our return rate is so low.
Yeah, for sure. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is you got to have a great pay plan. I mean, you got to have a way to get in and actually make money. So I'm sitting down with Rachel, and she's walking me through this pay plan, and I was telling this to somebody the other day, and it genuinely, I can have the feelings right now like I had that day. I couldn't sit still. I had never seen a pay plan like this. I mean, she was breaking it all down. We were getting in depth. We were talking about the deepest part of this comp plan, and I could not sit still because it didn't make sense to me. I had never seen a pay plan that pays out this kind of money, both upfront and then long-term residual, which is the only reason I want to get back involved in a company, is for residual income. And she proceeds to tell me, she says, well, Kyle, do you know that we pay out over 50% back to the field, back to the reps in this company? And guys, that's a big deal, because industry average right now in this industry is about 25 to 30%, sometimes 35 if you got a great pay plan. No one pays out 50%. We pay out over 50% before all of our promotion bonuses, which you'll find out later if you get involved in our incentive trips. Guys, it's a game changer. I mean, the amount of money at stake here is, I can't say this, this is not a lighthearted statement. It is life-changing, and that's an understatement. But, okay, so we're sitting there, and I know the products are great. They're the best. I know the pay plan, in my opinion, is the best that I've ever seen in this industry. Not that I've seen them all, but to this day I haven't found one better, and we look all the time. Number 3, timing, okay? Timing is everything in business, and we can all agree with that. You know, when I was doing real estate and the market crashed in 2008, it didn't matter how good I was at brokering commercial real estate. No one could get a loan to develop anything. It was very challenging, right? Timing was bad. So timing's everything in this business. So here's the timing of our company. And let me break this down because this is what gets me most excited. And I think this is why we haven't slept in 8.5 months. The company launched in October of 2014, okay? Their goal was to go out and do $1 million their first 12 months, which is unheard of. No one does $1 million year one. Guys, they did $25 million year one. Year one. We've had some people tell us since that one of the only other companies in recent air to do north of $20 million in their first 12 months of business is Instagram. We all know who Instagram is. Yeah, as dumb as it sounds, guys, that's the league we're playing in here. Okay, so we do 25 million year one. Well, year 3, which we just finished, 60 days ago, when we got started, our goal was $25 million for year 3. We did over $300 million, guys. And right now in 2018, we're at the start of 18, and we are on pace to do well north of $1 billion with a B, $1 billion. We are doing things this industry has never seen before, quite literally. However, hardly anyone knows about us. That would be one thing to say that, and you're going to hit $1 billion if you're 25 years old and you have millions of people involved, right? Selling this worldwide or United States, whatever. Guys, no one knows about us. We literally have 40,000 families in Monat that received a paycheck last month of $500 or more. And industry experts, here's what they tell you when they preach about companies. If you can ever get involved in a company and you can be a part of the first 100,000 people to actually be working it and actually making $500, something like that or more, you're in a ground floor or basement life-changing opportunity. Life-changing, guys. I mean, my last company, when I joined, we had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people already involved. We were nowhere close to $1 billion, and we still made great, great money doing that. The amount of money that is being made here is, I hate to say this. I hate to say, could be once in a lifetime because there's opportunities everywhere, but this, I believe, could be a life-changing opportunity for you if you'll just give it a chance and you'll really give it an honest look. And husbands, if you'll really actually maybe let your guard down, which I wouldn't do the first week Joe was telling me about this, wanted nothing to do with it. She specifically told me she signed up when we were at my parents' house because there was 30 people there and we couldn't get in a huge fight, or we would have, right? And so when I finally looked at this deal and realized what we had, we hit the ground running, and we can sit here today and tell you that 8.5 months later, not only has our lives been changed in the most drastic ways that, we couldn't even describe to you on this video, but guys, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people on our team, their lives, their families' lives have been changed in ways that it'll make you cry, like if you knew about it.
Yeah, that's
it really
the reason
will.
We can't talk about it because I cry every time.
That's true. That's true. But that's why we're involved, and that's why we're doing this. And yes, there's free Cadillacs involved, and we have 33 people on our team now that are driving a free Cadillac or about to finish their qualification period for a few of them. We have another 10 or 12 that'll qualify this month, and then another dozen every month after that. And there's trips involved. There's all kinds of stuff involved. But guys, the way that this company is changing families' lives is of the greatest significance that I could possibly portray to you. Yeah. This company is a great company. These people at the top know what they're doing. They're building this thing to be around forever, for a long time. Company that will be around when our kids are our age and older, right? And they love us. They understand, because they've been in the industry for, I think, 4 decades each, all of them. They understand that we are the ones that make this company go. And they pay us like that, and they spoil us, and they treat us like we really are the blood of the company, the lifeblood, and we are. The reps in this company are. I went on a tangent.
I love to talk about timing in the sense that I'm from the coast. I did a little bit of surfing growing up, but if you've ever boogie board or surfed and you look behind you and you start paddling and you see that wave coming, if that wave passes you by, you don't have any momentum on your side. But if you can catch the wave and ride it, you could technically ride it forever. And that's what we see here. And so that's what we try to help people understand is how crucial the timing is. When we joined and when it still is.
Right now.
Yeah, you need to kind
so
of
much
break
more
that
so.
down.
I mean, guys, there's 3 phases in a direct sales company. You have your foundation stage where you launch your business, get your product out to the market and get going. Then if you have a great company with a great product and a great comp plan, you will go through a period of momentum. Now, momentum is where literally people join your business all day long, every day, from all over the world, and you have no idea who they are. The amount of money you're making, you can't describe. How fast your team's growing, you can't describe. Here's your foundation. Here's your momentum. And then it will eventually reach a point of plateau right here, where the opportunity isn't what it was at one point. You all know companies that have been around for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They're multi-billion-dollar companies, and everyone loves the product. It's a great product, and they're great companies. But it might be a little tougher to get involved and go make life-changing money simply because they're past the stage of momentum. The world knows about them, and now they're up here plateau selling $3 billion a year or whatever it may be. So guys, when we got involved in our last company, I would say that we joined right about here, right about the end of momentum, right before it kind of tapered off, and we saw how much money we could still make at that point because we did it. We lived and breathed it. But guys, we knew people that were our age, early 20s at that time, that joined, down in here a couple of years before us. And they did the same thing we were doing. We worked just as hard as they were working. I really believe we were. But they made significant money, multi-7-figure a year type money, simply because they joined a little bit before us and they rode the wave of momentum. Well, right now, and again, back to why we don't sleep. And right now in this business, from corporate down, we all really believe, all the signs are showing that we are right here, right on this verge of leaving foundation and going into hyper growth, into momentum. And that's where we are today. And so you can't say that very often, guys. There's very few times in your lifetime you're going to be able to say that you were at the right place at the right time with the right company and all things just kind of mesh together and work together to create life-changing results. And that's what you have. And so husbands, that's why we're here. And that's why I'm not selling real estate anymore. That's why Joe's not a stylist anymore. We do this full time every day because even through this last part of foundation, when I guess you could say that we're in right now, people's lives are being changed in huge ways. I literally cannot fathom when we start hitting this growth stage of momentum, what this is going to look like. I really don't think anyone can because it's going to be so significant.
Can you kind of break down these numbers that you normally do?
Yeah, so I mean, a long time ago in my old business, we always talked numbers along these curves. And I forget the gentleman that wrote the book that kind of broke all this down. But basically, here's what he said. He said, anyone that's going to make $1 million in a direct sales company, 88% of those people that make that kind of money make it during the momentum phase. Okay, 88%. Of the 12% remaining that will make north of $1 million, 10 of them, 10% come through the foundation stage, and only 2% ever make that kind of money up there in the plateau stage. So the significance of the timing of our company, guys, it couldn't be more perfect. I mean, it's now. It's now. So how do you join? Do you want to tell them about that?
How do you join?
Yeah.
Okay, there's 3 ways to join. You can come in at $2.99, $3.99, or $5.99. Basically what that is products. It's full-size products. We encourage everyone on our team, and honestly, I don't even tell people that there's 3 options. I say it's $600 to join. Reason being is you need your equipment to run your business. You need your products, whether it's for yourself, sampling out, letting people use them. You have to have all your products. And with the 2 lower packs, you don't get everything. And so I love to say, that's like you showing up for a haircut and me saying, I didn't buy any shears. I'm sorry, I can't cut your hair. So it's crucial to come in and have everything that you need. With that, like I said, you're coming in with a product pack, full-size bottles, 40 to 45% off. Where was I going with that?
You tell me, babe.
Oh, you have no monthly overhead. You have a fee for your website, and you have, what are you writing?
Oh, I'm writing notes.
He's distracting me. So you come in, you buy your product pack. That's what you have to run your business.
Yeah.
And
there's no monthly fee. I mean, most direct sales company, you're required to pay be on an auto ship and pay a certain amount every month to qualify yourself to get paid. Not here. That is not how we do it. You can never spend another dime if you don't want to after you come in with your product pack.
They're that confident in the products that you only have to order when you need products. That's amazing to be able to come in and not have that overhead. What else, babe?
Come join us, guys. We're having the time of our life. The people involved in this are some of the best people that you can ever meet, and I mean that very genuinely.
We've made a lot of new friends.
Yeah.
I love to tell people we were in a situation to where we joined, one, obviously me being the products and him seeing more of the business side, but we joined to put our family in a different financial state. I get teary-eyed every time I talk about this because what we didn't realize is how many other people's, babe, you're gonna have to finish.
How many other people's lives have been changed through this. There's just countless people on our team, guys, that we get paid on the 15th, and the 16th is like all the girls just snuggle up in their bed with tissues and cry. And it's hard for me not to cry, and I'm not very emotional because we're seeing how lives are being changed through this, because we know it's not about the money, but money does allow you to do what you're called to do and to give back and to serve and to help, and it's money helps. And so when you can get involved in something to where people do not have to struggle anymore financially, and not only that, they're having the time of their lives and they're having a blast working this, because what are they doing? They're just changing other people's lives. That's all you're doing, is helping other people and changing their lives.
Whether it's grocery money or being able to have a baby or
or husbands full-time in the ministry, that wives now make 2, 3, 4, 5 times what they make.
That's our why. That's why it gets me choked up every time, is to be able to have an impact on other people's lives.
That's right. So guys, be a part of it. Don't miss this. I believe with all of my heart that if you watch this today and you get involved through the training and everything that we have going on and the team and this company, you can have great success. And you can change your life in big time ways. And I also believe if you don't get involved, a year from now, 2 years, 3 years from now, you're going to be one of the unfortunate people, and that's sad to say, I was there, I was at the right place with the right time, with the right company, and I missed it.
You don't understand until you join. We were driving down the road the other day, and I looked at Kyle and I said, babe, if I had the best job in the whole, before Monat, if I had the best job in the whole world and I was getting paid more than anyone, I would have not had the opportunity to call all the people that I love and care for and say, come do this with me. You have the opportunity to do this with me. So I'm going to get you the same job and you can make great money and you're going to love it and life's going to be great. There's not things like that. Yeah. And this is what it allows people to do, is to be able to say, come jump on board with us. This is a team effort. We're going to run together and we are going to see lives being changed. And it has been so cool how the Lord has used this.
No question. And whatever you want, guys. I mean, if you need $500 a month to change your financial situation, guys, we can help you do that. If you need to replace your income, we can help you do that. If you need to make monthly what you're used to making annually, guys, we're living proof that you can do that. And we're just one of many that are doing that right now on a monthly basis. And we say that so humbly because it is not about us. It is about our team and the people
but there's people
that are driving
on our team doing that too.
But that's right. That is that when we say life-changing money, we're not talking about grocery money. When you have an
opportunity to get into something that, like my career, I'd been a stylist for over 16 years. When you have an opportunity to get into something in your first 30 days in, double your income, that'll get you going. And then what, babe? 6 months later, 6 months later, you can look up and say, we made more money in this 1 month. It's 1 month than I did all year last year, working hard and my body killing me. And so we don't come to y'all and say this lightly. It's a big deal. So
it's heavy on our hearts, guys, because we've
clearly
told you. So hey, listen, hop on board with us. Come run with this for a little while. You got 30 days risk-free. Buy a product pack, right? You got 30 days to send it back.
About that. We probably left out so many really obvious stuff, but as a product pack, you're coming in for $600. People say, what's my worst case scenario? What do I have to lose? And I'm like, Nothing.
get
If you do
$1,200
this for
worth of
30
product,
days
yeah.
and it doesn't work for you, you just don't want to do it, send your stuff back and get your money back.
That's right.
That's how much they believe in this. So we're excited. And
Thank y'all for
that's
taking
our story. So thanks for listening.
25 minutes, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks.
this was supposed to be under 10 minutes. Bye, y'all.
Yeah.